If your student is starting at 500 or lower on the SAT Math, but is trying to get up to 600 or higher, you'll want them to start by playing the level challenge. If they get 6 right before getting 3 wrong, they'll go up to level 440. You can see that there's no timer on this first level. That gets phased in slowly from 440 on. Now the student may want to push for level 500, but if their practice tests are in the 400s, I would actually focus on category challenges for the second assignment. You can get to them by clicking this treasure box in the upper right-hand corner. Category challenges are short quizzes that target specific problem types and difficulty levels. For students in this score range, you really want to focus on algebra moves, linear equations, proportions, and statistics. Let's start with algebra moves. Algebra moves focuses on things like adding a number to both sides of the equation or distributing. You might have to solve for x and then plug x into another expression. Or you might have to translate a word problem into an equation. If you're able to get 6 questions right, you'll earn a green token, which you can now see on your category challenge page. Statistics covers basics like mean and median. It also hits this table probability question type that shows up pretty much every test. Proportions covers mostly ratios and percents, but you'll also see some conversions. Linear equations is important for all score ranges because y equals mx plus b questions account for 18% of all SAT Math questions, and that's not even including the systems. At this level, your student will be working on easier slope and y-intercept questions. When you meet, ask your student to share their screen and go to the Analyze page. Here you can see their stats and analyze how they're doing by category. You can also see the questions they answered. The red ones are the ones they got wrong. Green ones are the ones they got right. I always encourage my students to star questions. It brings them to my attention during the session, but it also creates a really nice list that you can use throughout the process. I usually take a bit more time on the Analyze page when I'm working with lower scoring students. They're often dealing with a wide range of issues, and some of them will take a long time to fix. If I notice a pattern of errors, I like to use the quiz creation tool to target specific areas during the session. I can turn off the timer, change the number of questions, and restrict it to a certain category. It automatically suggests questions at the level of my student, but I can handpick the ones I want by either clicking the pin button to lock a question in, or the trash can button to get rid of it. I can also create quizzes with multiple categories, and then it will give me a blend of the two that I pick. If you click Save, the quiz will appear on their homepage. This can be a nice assignment for them, but most of my assignments are actually category challenges. I might tell the student to get up to 500 in algebra moves and linear equations, or I could ask them to get all of the available quadratic badges. Everything above 500 is locked for this student right now, but the others will become unlocked when the student gets higher in the level challenge. I could ask them also to just pick any 3 badges. Sometimes they'll do a little more work for you when they get to choose. I also like assigning games to students. You can find them here on the home page. I do this in 2 situations. One is if I want to review. If I spend a week on algebra moves, then another on statistics, and then the next on geometry, I might want to see how my student does when they're all mixed together and with other problem types. I'll also assign games when I want more information on what they need help with. Maybe they have trouble with table probability questions. The games will bring this to my attention. A typical assignment might be something like, play 5 games of your choice, or see if you can break the bank this week. When you start to feel like the level might be low, based on practice tests or how they're doing on the other games, have them take the level challenge again. And then just keep repeating that general routine. When the level's low, play the level challenge. When you want to target specific areas, you category challenges. And when you want to have them see a broad range of material, assign games. If you have any questions, please email me at mike@mathchops.com.